Welcome to the NCAA Gridiron Dinner. President Nelson, Senator Lott, Senator Dodd, ladies and gentlemen, let me first thank Senator Lott for being here. I identify with Senator Lott. I mean, I know he's a Republican now, and that means it's his job to turn me into an alien. But after all, we both grew up in modest families in the South. Neither one of us has an accent. We both get too many phone calls from Dick Morris, and Bob Dole doesn't return our calls at all. So I'm glad to be here with him. You remember we had one of these press dinners about a week ago, and some of you may have noticed me grimacing in obvious pain during the remarks of the hired entertainment. But look, it's not what you think. How many times have you heard me say that? Look, folks, I can be responsible for a lot of things, but what you think is beyond my... But anyway, it's not what you think. I mean, really, this time it was. What was happening to me was I was getting these minute-by-minute reports of the grave injustice that the University of Massachusetts basketball team was wreaking on my beloved Arkansas Razorbacks. It was gruesome. It was awful. At one point, I sent a note to Mike McCurry and suggested we ought to just get up and leave before he finished speaking. And then I sent him a note asking him to contact CBS and request that they just not broadcast the second half of the ball game. Well, how was Imus anyway? I thought it was quite funny. Somebody said that, you know, my wife is in, she went to Bosnia and I came here and we draw straws and I lost. Have you heard that joke? Someone said that 4 or 5 hours ago here. That is not what happened. She went to Bosnia days ago. She could have been here tonight. That's not what happened. She and Chelsea have been combing the ancient ruins from Ephesus to the Acropolis, looking for very, very old records that might be of interest to Senator D'Amato. I was asked tonight by the Gridiron Club, Jack forgot to do this, to express our thanks publicly, Mr. Ambassador, to the British Embassy, which in honor of the relationship between the British government and the British press has donated 700 portions of the filet mignon we enjoyed tonight. And and since I was the last person on the program, I got this note from the kitchen staff. It says, and I quote, "We have a list of all the senators who voted against the minimum wage bill." And a seating chart. Hope you enjoyed the seafood medley. Is Chris Dodd good at this or what? I mean, was he great, huh? It's Irish, it's in the genes, you know. All that business about how he's on his good behavior. I got a report when we were in Ireland that there was some senator out all night dancing on bar tables till dawn. I asked him about it with a straight face. He said, it was Dick Lugar. And he wants all this sympathy for becoming chairman of the Democratic Party. That's not, he volunteered to become chairman. He called me, he said, I'm the guy you need. I'll protect you from the Republican character attacks. You know, something really wonderful happened in Washington this week. Senator Lott and Senator Dodd and others and the members of the House, the Speaker, and all, just about everybody on both sides of the aisle voted finally to give the President the line item veto next year. I said, okay, I want it so bad I'll wait. But I don't think, in fairness, that our friends on the other side of the aisle realize how powerful the line item veto is. The counsel's office in the White House did a search and concluded that the line item veto includes giving the power to the President to go back and veto lines he has spoken and wished he hadn't. I intend to veto the following: funk, briefs. Hello, is this the Wattenberg residence? You know, the line item veto was only the third plank of the Republican contract with America to become law, along with the law forbidding the Congress to impose unfunded mandates on the states, and the law applying to Congress the same law it applies to others. I supported all three of those, but I really like the Congressional Accountability Act, although it has fallen victim to the law of unintended consequences. For example, since the law was passed applying to Congress all the laws that apply to everybody else, OSHA has cited Tom DeLay for packing 150 lobbyists into a room designed for 35 people. And is requiring the remaining parts of the contract to be retrofitted to guard against further collapse. The National Park Service has fined the Senate Banking Committee for going on a fishing expedition without a permit. Now, I do want to say this. I wish Senator Dole well. And I have some land in Arizona, I'd like to say, you believe that. I do, however, in the interest of elevating the quality of this campaign, have some advice for him. After all, I have at least been through this once more than he has. Number one, please, for goodness sakes, deny press credentials to anyone named Anonymous. Number two, Wolf Blitzer loves it when you scratch it behind the ears. Number three, see if you can't get Joe Klein to hate you from the beginning, then he'll love you later. And no matter what, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Let me say a couple of things seriously. I want to congratulate Jack Nelson on his presidency of the Gridiron Club. I like and admire Jack very much, as all of you do. I do think it is unfortunate, as expensive as airplane travel is, that he had to get so many of his colleagues to fly out here from LA, but after all, I've spent more time in Los Angeles than Jack Nelson has in the last 3 years. I want to thank Senator Lott and Senator Dodd and the other members of Congress who are here, who really are trying to work together and do some things. And don't forget, some things are getting done. I want to thank the retiring members of Congress. I want to join with others, Colonel Bourgeois, in thanking you. Because of my own life history, I feel confident in saying that every president has loved having the Marine Band be the president's band, but no president has ever loved it more than I. And whenever I hear the piccolos play their part on the Stars and Stripes Forever for the rest of my life, sir, I will think of you, and I thank you very much. Thank you. Today, the First Lady and our daughter Chelsea were in Greece, and they had the incredible honor of helping to light the Olympic flame. It is perhaps one of the world's most enduring symbols of our common humanity, of the honor of honest competition, of the nobility of the human spirit. In America, we have devised a system to elevate those human qualities. With a constitutional government of free people that, among other things, requires a free press, a responsible citizenry, and occasionally a very good sense of humor. Tonight, you have given us all three things, and I thank you very much.